Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Zayfard Plays Galactic Civilizations 3. In our last episode, we started to try and recover from the Thalians' new weapons, and more importantly, their chaff, which is making our ships completely unable to do any damage whatsoever. I mean, it was just like they were firing blanks. We have started to do this. We are now starting to develop laser weaponry, which they are not ready for, and just the pure accuracy and firepower of it may be what we need to turn the tide of this war. So I'm going to be pushing really hard on the lasers this episode. I'm also going to be pushing really hard to expand my empire, which we started doing last episode, and getting a lot of science out there. One of the big things I want to check actually is how we're doing on the benevolence. So I have 35 points to spend, and to get to the top level I need 65. Any of these less? No. So yeah, I'm going to look for a beacon. I want to get a class 16 planet nearby. That'll just help. So I need another 30 points in our benevolence. That's not bad. That's going to take a while. That'll probably give me another couple of episodes. But in the meantime, Deep Space 5, which is just here, which is fine, has got some constructors turning up. Well, I'm going to give it some perimeter scanners so we can see better. Those domes are lovely on this. I may have said this before, the Crime Syndicates, their base bases, they are beautiful. They're sort of quite industrial, but I really do like them. Okay, so this is Deep Space 4 that's got more stuff. And that is on the edge of our empire in the real danger zone. Okay, let's increase his scanners. Nice docking. We're still pretty weak there. I may want to send a fleet to defend that. We got on this one. Missile fleet, which is coming to defend this shipyard. Now that is more important. Sorry, Deep Space 4, but you're just not important enough for me to risk our lives. Ooh! The Iconian Refuge would like to mark our friendship with a gift of knowledge of hyperfield projection. Thank you very much! It's nice to find somebody nice in the universe. Actually, you know what? We've been at war with the Iridium Corporation for quite some time. Let's have a chat, see if they will be, I don't know, prepared to make peace? Must be joking. Hey, look. You're a businessman, I'm a businessman, we're both very busy, we don't need this war. How about I offer you... 500 billion credits isn't enough. Okay, fine, well, you've not been attempting to attack me. Why am I going to worry at this point? Okay, so we have now got better armour. That is good, that is really helpful. Time to focus on some matter disruption. Let's get some much more powerful lasers. As things stand, this is good. We've increased our defense against their primary weapon, which is kinetic. This is good, this is helpful. Actually, let's put research lab there, and we'll put up extra marketplaces. So we are starting to be in a much better position than we were before. Much better is not the same as in a good position. I mean, let's get this straight, we are still in quite a bit of trouble. I'm going to send you over here to collect these resources. We're improving our fleets at the moment, but we are still nowhere near good enough to defend. Okay. 2 more. Fantastic. I've got someone coming there, so let's take that planet and... Okay. Let's use our war fleet here as a bit of a scout. Conrad's doing nothing at the moment. Forager. No, they've got too much... Maybe. Thing is, our laser vehicles are not hugely powerful yet. What's the bonus? So I could go for more our laser ones, which are not hugely powerful but not hugely defended against. I can make them split. I like the sound of that. So 2 of these and 2 of the foragers. Make them split their defense. In the end, this may not be the best move for us, but for the time being, while we're still building up our lasers, let's make them split defense. Not sure what they have to defend against. Might just give us the edge. Okay, and we have got more than we can handle right now. Okay, well, let's send you off exploring. Let's actually check all any ships, see where they're going. Okay, so one going there. Here, that's good. Got this one going to this planet, so yeah, all of them are... Ah, hang on, no. Got no one going over to this little world. So you're going to go to Osper. And we'll continue investigating, trying to find some new worlds for us to colonise. And make science from. Because right now our science is taking an awfully long time. Deep Space 5? Yeah, we'll get more scanning, get more visibility. Be able to see further is never a bad thing. So, oh yeah, that's quite heavily defended. Okay, idle ship. This fleet has found nothing. Okay, so we'll investigate over here. Find. Hello, who's this? I don't know, and I can't go and say hi. They're too far away. Okay, so this Shaper. Where would I like to put him? You know what, let's send him up here to expand our influence over in this direction. So at the moment we are being seriously squeezed from this quadrant of space. If we start pushing up over here, hopefully we'll find some more people who are a little bit more friendly. Speaking of friendly, how are these guys doing? Yep, they really do like us at the moment. We might even be able to ally with them. They have huge tech power. I mean, we have the worst tech. Decent economy though, but yeah, we have nowhere near enough technology points going through. Which is going to hamper our war effort because we are on the back foot with common tech. Okay, now we need to send this one out to explore. Send him over here. So yeah, we're on the back foot with common tech, and we're not getting new tech quickly enough. We are not in a good way, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to keep pushing. I've been saying this a lot with these, with this series, that we're not in a good way, we're going to keep trying. But that's sadly all true. We're not in a good position. But we are now finally starting to make some serious money. So it won't be too long before we can start just to buy stuff. Buy the ships we want. So at least we'll be able to push out a lot faster. Okay, so this is Deep Space 5. You're less likely to be attacked. Which is good. I like being less likely attacked. Let's keep the push. We should warn you, Yenhead Eden. The Thalian Concentrary have built up a powerful military. Be wary of them. Yeah, thanks for the warning. We would never have guessed that on our own. I mean, the fact they declare war against us and have been basically whittling us down ever since wasn't even a subtle clue, was no clue at all that they might be dangerous. I can't help the sarcasm there. They're warning us that people who have been blowing us to bits might be a threat. And I think I may have overdone just a tiny bit the number of Shapers we've got. I don't know what gives me the idea that I may have had one too many. Okay, shipyards are idle. Let's create over here more cutters. let's just queue up all of those. They are going to be our primary form of attack and defence. But we'd like to put this guy. Well, let's put him over here. We'll use him as a reconnaissance satellite, to be totally honest. Where are you going to go? Let's have a look over here. We'll send out these colony ships. We may lose them. Oh, gold. Oh, no. They're attacking our civilian ships. They've got somebody in the heart of our... Okay, what have we got that's ready? How is that? We have some really poor quality ships at the moment. Let's see what we can do over there. I need to extend our range. Better particle beams on Deep Space 5. One more upgrade and that one's going to be done for now. Yeah, they have got... pirate cutter. You know, I'm having some dreadful luck at the moment. However, Mishka has now been done. Excellent. Colonizing event. The flowers of a specific plant on this planet are a powerful intoxicant when ground up or smoked or inserted in various places. You know, I can't help it, my mind does go to that place. When they say inserted in various places, do I really want to know where these places are? Now that we've all got that image in our head, the drugs provide an intense feeling of contentment to all those who consume it, although in a few cases, people have been content to walk directly into powerful machinery. What are your orders? The benevolent approach. We don't want to tread on people's happiness, but walking into machinery isn't good. Establish a treatment program for anyone who wants them, and put up railings everywhere. Railings are important. This is why, I'm sure, this is why the Death Star failed. Did you see railings anywhere? No! Blown up! Second Death Star. Railings? Yet again, no. Blown up. The Millennium Falcon. There were railings in there. It survived. At least I think there are railings. I'm sure I saw railings in the film. Watch as I'm wrong and people point that out in the comments. So yes, the pragmatic approach. There's no sense leaving this opportunity in the hands of amateurs. Make the drug illegal, but begin research efforts to harness its pharmaceutical effects and find market use for them. So I'll be lowering our approval but improve our economy and research. Or, you say they're content with anything? Like more work? Give them the drug to make them work harder. Are the plants plentiful? They are. Fantastic! So that's a boost of productivity and benevolence. We're not doing that. The productivity will be good. Now, the pragmatic approach makes sense, actually. I think I'm going to have to do a playthrough of this as pragmatic at some point. Again, if you're actually interested in seeing any particular approach, you know, please put it in the comments. It won't happen for this video, or this series, but I do plan to do another series later down the line. So, you know, if you're interested in a certain approach, me doing malevolent, pragmatic, a certain race, let me know. We'll put it on the list for the next sort of series of Galactic Civilizations. If I have loads of people asking for different things, I'll probably do some sort of random number generator to decide which I do. Or potentially, which one sounds more fun for me, I'm doing that one. But we'll see. I say, if everyone comes down and says, do this approach, who am I to say no? However, with this one I'm going benevolent and approval will help. So I'm going benevolent, which now keeps us 20 points away from a new Class 16 planet. So, what have we got on this one? Bonus to manufacturing, paradise, approval and to influence. So where is Mishka? Influence there's not really going to help, actually. I think I'm going to focus very heavily on science here, which is what I said I was going to do initially. Another science for there. We'll also need some basic factories. Okay, money I think we're fine on. I'm going to regret saying that. However, a Xeno farm, and a colony hospital. And we'll come back to this one once everything's finished building and upgrading. So an idle ship, a shaper. Okay, so make that one into a starbase. And it's going to be an economic ring. You guys should know by now, I love the economic rings on any of our planets. It just makes them better automatically. Get a few more constructors in. Gonna need a lot of defense. Actually, you know what? I'm going to order all 10. As I say, we've got a ship coming towards Autumn 1. Now, if you see these dotted lines, that shows the area of effect of the starbase, so it will catch both of these planets. And this one's going to need it. A Class 4, barely useful to us. It shows how dire things have got that I have to use Class 4s. Of course, Abydos lost his ship. It's starbase. Well then, let's get another starbase in place. Of course, it's going to be economic ring. And as this is on the edge of the attack range, and they do keep destroying Abydos' starbases, I'm going to build that defense up. I'm also actually going to defend that with the fleet. Okay. Aha, so you're getting in range of me there. Fantastic, let's see if we can take you out. So, what have you got there? 3 large escort. No, that's mine with 3 large escorts. What have they got? 2 medium capital. Good, with 25 each on the kinetic. What have we got as defense? 12 kinetic, so it's not perfect, but it'll be something. And no defense against our lasers. Fantastic. Deep space 5. Okay, gonna put on extra defenses. Hopefully it'll never be on the front line there. Who knows though? Anywhere could be the front line at this rate. Excellent, I'm going to watch this battle. We need this boost to see the destruction happen. We'll speed it up because these battles can be a bit dull. It is a shame I can't influence the battle. Oh wow, they took out one of our ships. These guys are lethal. But we took them out. Which is good news. I would say fighting back, but no. But we are clearing a path. And that's the important part there. We're clearing a path to allow our squatters to get out there and colonize some worlds. But where's this one going? That's got quite a way to go. Thank you for warning us that the Thalian contingency is a powerful army. We had not noticed that with the way they were completely obliterating us. Well, I say obliterating. At the moment we can take up one of their fleets for the cost of one of our ships. Now that's not good, but it could be worse. Now who are these guys? Okay, I actually don't know who's there. We're going deep into their territory. Okay, Shaper. So, again, we're going on the economic ring and requesting a metric ton of constructors. These guys are so far on the front line, it's scary. The only place more scary is Osper 2. Yeah, that's going to be quite an interesting one to colonize and to keep. Okay, got another cutter, that's good. So we are starting to build up our military again. So in a way, that's one of the things that's a little bit of a shame in this game. It doesn't hamper the experience too much, but it is a tiny bit of a shame. I'm just going to do a quick battle there. I don't want to see that damage. However, they are a very tiny vessel in our territory, near a couple of our larger warships. I think we should go and say hi. Cutter, excellent. So our ships are building up. Ooh, did I miss that? Okay, let's see what a one-on-one situation looks like. See how much damage I can do to them, how much damage they can do to me. We are ship to ship. We are. What do we? We are taking serious damage here. That was so close. Their medium ships are still a massive challenge for our large. You know, I'm going to move you onto the starbase. I'm not even going to bother reading those anymore until they say something different. Hey, deep into somebody else's territory there. And yet we haven't seen any of them. Is that the same colour? Now, I'm going to have to admit I have very bad eyesight, especially for colour contrast. So this may actually be the Iconian Refuge, and I just can't see that they're the same. That is eminently plausible, sadly. My eyes are dreadful. So again, if you could see that these guys here, at about 21 minutes in, are Iconian Refuge, because they're the same colour as up here, please tell me. I say my eyes are dreadful. Oh, you. Yeah, we are just getting picked apart here. Okay. You know what, on Gamma Theta, how much is it going to cost me to build a shipyard? Yeah, I can afford that buy. We're going to start sending people out from here. We can't get people across our territory fast enough, or safely enough. We can't defend our own borders right now. It's actually kind of embarrassing. Orphan Shipyard. Gamma Theta. So, we'll take from Gamma Theta. And Auxify. And Tar Valon. That should be enough for now. And let's build up the shipyard. So, what do we want from here? Okay, the first thing we're going to want, as far as I'm concerned, is a couple of trail cutters. It's going to take a while to build up, but that's because this planet is still being produced. Yeah, we're getting better farms, better research. In fact, I can now get the research on these slots as well. Start getting that research out. So yeah, that's cut down the matter disruption. And we well, somebody will be going towards Gamma Theta at some point. Population. In fact, I'm actually going to move to the top of their squatter. Populate the other Gamma Theta as quickly as possible. Hang on, am I able to just build that outright? That would be helpful. No. That's the... Maybe in a couple of turns though. Idle colony. So that's Zephyrin 3. Is there anything I can do to improve this? No. Well then, economic stimulus it is. So I can't do anything else, so let's improve the economy. So the fleet is growing over here. That's good. Where's the other idle ship? Cutter fleet. Oh no, it's the mixed fleet. Just to give them something to think about. Oh, the pirates. Okay, so I am pushing a bit too far, a bit too fast. Okay. There's only so much we can do. Don't you dare take out this ship. Please no, we're so close to colonising. So close. Sorry for that. It is just frustrating, just one tiny ship is enough and we can't defend our borders. 88 credits, you know what? I'm going to give you that money to help you. We can spare the money. And it will strengthen us diplomatically, and I could definitely do with help. In fact, let's see if you've got anything tech-wise that'll help. Xenobiology, better medical centers, soil enhancements, and more food. passionate communicator, that will be beneficial. Let's also put in an exploration treaty and a non-aggression pact. Okay, so yeah, that's not going to be enough, so we're going to need something about 4 turns worth. Let's see. Yeah, let's give you low-cost missiles and something low. Urantium composite. Excellent! So we decided to boost ourselves and boost them. More importantly, as of next turn, we will be able to see what they can see. For a start, this will tell us if this is the Iconian Refuge. It'll also tell us other useful information, like where we can send trade ships. Ah! The Terran Empire, the humans! We have only just heard of your theology. Though we do not practice it, we admire its focus on devotion and acceptance. And as with you, it is comforting to see the galaxy harbour species with such open minds. Yes, let us be nice to these guys. Let's not give them a veiled threat. Oh! Your devotion to a greater power is commendable. You just have the wrong greater power. Now, these guys are really interesting to see. They are quite clearly robots. And so the way they grow, they go onto a planet, and the planet doesn't get more population. It just stays there. So that with this race, this particular one, the only way to grow the population is to do a build project on a planet. So you physically are building more citizens. It's a lovely little one. I've actually used these guys and they are really good fun to play. Okay, so our response is going to be the nice one. We sought domination once too, but the way showed us that cooperation is the better path. This is good. So now we can see them. So first of all, we now know this is not the Iconian Refuge, which is good news. We also have a better idea where people are in the universe and who we have. Let's see our place in it, shall we? We are not the weakest military that your singularity are. Okay. We are one of the economic powerhouses. We are the least technology, the least influential. Good social manufacturing, but we are being outclassed in pretty much every way by everybody. Okay. Well, we're changing this. You know, we're building research planets, or at least attempting to. It'll take a bit of time to overturn this, but, you know, it's worth the effort. Now, this guy, I'm going to build him as a culture and request a lot. And a huge amount of constructors to keep it safe and to help us expand into enemy territory. Okay. A new cutter. How's the cutter here doing? Still recovering. Okay, so that's going to take a little while. So we're starting the comeback. Oh, hello. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. We trust you greet us with similarly peaceful intentions. Of course, a peaceful relationship is a great way for sharing the way with a neighbour. That's great news. So we are meeting more and more people now. So they will probably be these guys. I think that's... oh, it's here. I'm just trying to work out how we met them. Let's see where they stand on the diplomacy scale. The Altarian Resistance. Wow, they're even weaker than us. Okay, so it's not that we are the lowest with everything apart from tech power. Great fun. But we just happen to be surrounded by an awful lot of powerful people. It's not the best of news. And that's where the Iridian are. Okay. They're a long way away. Idle Colony, Abydos 3. But we've got nothing else to boost the size of our planet. Got an awful lot of economic there, so I'm going to continue that. No, I'm not. That's not what I was going to do. I was going to improve the factories. That's what I was going to do, get better production. I remember now. That's the problem in making plans this far ahead. If I don't write them down, I do forget. However, I've just seen how long we've been recording, so I'm going to call that it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode and have been enjoying the series. And so, until next we meet, farewell.